Alyssa Kelling, middle blocker.
Kayla White, outside hitter.
Jenny Glenn, head coach. Yeah, I couldn't be more proud of my team tonight. I thought we battled hard and we emptied our tanks, which is something we wanted to do tonight. So I thought we fought in a lot of different areas. We were a little inefficient from time to time, which kind of got us, but that was a really good Regis team that played, I thought, some of their best volleyball all year against us tonight. So we were up against a very good opponents. Say that a little different, but and I was really happy how we fought throughout the course of the night. Obviously, didn't go in our favor tonight, but I can't say enough about this team and who they are and the growth they've had. And yeah.
So Joel talked a little bit about it in his side of things, but some of the best volleyball seems to be played between Metro and Regis, and being that it's an NCAA tournament, can you speak a little bit more about what, having the regional here, and then obviously you guys hosting later on, but can you talk a little bit of what that means, bringing the atmosphere with you guys being local, and then having, both big crowds here representing each side?
Yeah, it was a great environment tonight, to have two crosstown rivals. It's kind of a bummer that we faced off in the first round. It would have been nice to see them later in the tournament, but it's always a good match. Over the course of my 4 years at Metro, there's been a lot of long matches played between these two programs, and this is what it's all about. To have the gym full tonight with our fans, and to have both teams play well and play hard, and you can ask for more from an experience standpoint. From these two programs.
Alyssa, for you come in as a freshman, new coach, kind of a new regime starting to take over. When you look back at your 4 years and kind of what you've started with your coach, how proud are you with what you're leaving behind?
It's kind of crazy to think about, coming in, Jenny as a new coach, we trusted her completely, that 2016 team that she was a part of. And we've kind of carried that through this whole program these past 4 years. Every team, every year, we trust our coaches, we trust our teammates, and that's kind of the legacy that we're leaving, is trust and play for each other.
For your underclassmen that you had a chance to watch all season too, especially from Kayla here will be coming back as a senior, and you had freshmen like Riley Lackey who had a big night. You'd have to think you're leaving it in really good hands as well with passing the torch to Kayla and the rest of the ladies.
Oh, yeah. I talked about this in the locker room with the team. I am so excited for what the team is going to bring next year. This is such a young team, and their potential is unmatchable. To have a handful of freshmen playing on the court, and you wouldn't be able to tell that they're freshmen. They handle themselves with such composure and such energy and aggressive mindset that Kayla, leading the team next year, they'll be in really good hands.
Kayla, for you, another strong campaign. Obviously not ending the way you want, but you have to feel excited about kind of what's to come for this program. Again, you guys get here. You do enough in the RMAC tournament. You get here, which is great, but now you know where the bar's at and what you need to do next year to keep pushing forward. What about this year can kind of help fuel you into the off season?
I think if anything, we gained experience because we are a young team. So we're put in this position next year. Hopefully we'll be able to terminate. Letting this feeling we have now fuel us for next year, I think is the most that we'll gain.
And then your setters, Sadler and Megan Hart. A lot of times when you have two different setters, there's two different ways you had to look at things, especially when one's left-handed and one's right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
But they seem to just all season. I mean, if you look at their stats, they were closely aligned. How nice is it having two setters that can really give you the ball in a multitude of spots to keep the defense on the other side off balance?
Yeah, I applaud my setters. I think they work with a lot. We ask for a lot as hitters, and we all hit different balls. Our strengths are in different areas, and they do a really good job accommodating to all of them. So, I don't know. I think they've worked hard this season, and applause to them for sure.
Coach, as far as Lackey goes, she's Gatorade Player of the Year in basketball in Wyoming, but you get her to come here and play volleyball. Just the overall athleticism of Briley, how impressive was that, especially in crunch times and big situations come playoff time?
Yeah, she grew a lot this year. She didn't play a lot of club volleyball because she was a multi-sport athlete, and so her ceiling is still so big. She's a great learner. She just wants to understand the game better every day and learn, and she has a really great personality for a left side because she has a short-term memory and she moves on quick. And I think she did a great job tonight as a freshman playing in a 6 rotation role and handling that really well. I think she has a really good future ahead of her.
For maybe the players first and then Jenny, just down 2 sets to come back the way you did. What happened? And what'd you say after the second set?
I think at that point our team brought it in with each other, and we talked about just playing for each other, and there was literally nothing left to be fearful of. It's do or die at that point. And so we just came out with a really aggressive mindset and played for each other. We had a lot of fun in those last 3 sets.
Yeah, there's lots of love, there's lots of passion with this team, and I think everyone can see it when we step on the floor. It's not a bunch of individuals playing for each other. We're definitely playing for, did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're playing for each other and trusting each other and everything. So for us to come back, that's saying that a lot about this team, that it's not about the end goal. It's about us, and it's bigger than volleyball. And we had our backs against the wall, and we put each other on each other's backs, and we went running with it.
From a tactical point, I think it was very much a serving game at the beginning, especially. They served us really, really aggressive. It comes down to that a lot of times between the two of our teams, serve and pass. And we started serving a little bit more aggressive coming out of the break, which I think opened up the match a little bit more for us instead of on our heels constantly. We're able to get them out of system a little bit more, and we were in system a little bit more. We weren't running our offense to its full potential at the beginning of the match. So I think that was a big critical shift, and like these two said, just played a little bit more aggressive, get after volleyball.
And Jen, just the season as a whole, if you done the John Wooden thing, put a record, predicted a record before the season, put it in an envelope.
Yeah.
At this point, would it have come out?
Well, 23-8. I didn't know what to expect with this group, but I knew what Metro Volleyball does, and I knew the culture and the legacy that we have, and I know the kids that I have in the gym and their character. So I knew we could do things, and you never know kind of when you're switching positions and getting a lot of new people, and you have 6 newbies out of 13, and so half your team's brand new, and our upperclassmen did an amazing job of onboarding our new people, and that was critical in our success this year. Had we not done that well, I don't think we would have seen the results that we did. So I think that our ability to get back here for our 20th straight season and to go toe-to-toe in a team that we said this was the joust match. We got the first one, they got the second one, and I think it was a joust match tonight. I think that says a lot for this group and even what we have as potential in the future.